Amen bazalwane, ngiyathemba ukuthi niyaphila, ngiyathemba ukuthi uNkulunkulu usanigcinile as we continue on teaching regarding indaba yesithunywa. Now, today I want us to discuss about the importance yokuphakamisa isithunywa sakho. It is very important ukuphakamisa isithunywa because ngalesi sikhathi isithunywa sakho singaphakeme, ingalesi sikhathi izinto zakho zingahambi kahle. You always have problems. You always come across things which are a problem to your life. You will lose property, you will lose your cars, you will lose money, relationships. Nothing seems to work, and you end up having so many enemies, which sometimes you don't even know why people hate you or why people don't like you much. But it is normally because isithunywa sakho asiphakeme. Isithunywa sakho is not at a point where it is able to protect you. It is not at a point where it is able to guide you. Now, it is very important to make sure ukuthi uyasiphakamisa isithunywa sakho. Now, the question will be, kuyini ukuphakamisa isithunywa? Some people don't even understand what ukuphakamisa isithunywa is. Now, when we speak of ukuphakamisa isithunywa, we're talking of you starting to see things. You see the spiritual things, the things that you cannot see with the naked eye, things that you can only see with your spiritual eye. Right? You start hearing things that cannot be heard with your physical ears, but spiritually. The Spirit starts speaking to you. You start to pray for people and they get healed. You start to do things. The isithunywa sakho will send you to go and do things, and then you have to understand ukuthi you need to go to where you have been sent in order to make sure ukuthi you go and do what you've been sent to do. So that is what is ukuphakamisa isithunywa. When we speak of ukuphakamisa isithunywa, we're not speaking of some miracle that will just come to you and then you start screaming and you start hearing loud voices speaking to you or directing you or guiding you. No, it's not like that. When we say ukhuphula isithunywa or you are connecting with you guys, it's just you being able to connect, to hear them, to listen to them, to do what they tell you to do, and also to hear their messages. So that is what we normally speak of when we speak of ukuphakamisa isithunywa. Now, it is important because of the reasons which I had mentioned. Number one, isithunywa sakho is there in order for you to be able to do the work of God that God has sent you to do. Isithunywa sakho is there in order for you to be able to heal people, right? To preach the word of God. Now, there's different types of gifts, Bazalani. Some people are not called to be prophets, to prophesy, but they are called to pray for a problem and that person gets healing. Some people are not called to heal, but they are called to share the word of God and the people get healing through the word of God. So each and every one of us has got a different type of calling, and we need to make sure that we listen to calling. To each and every one of us, it's very important to listen to your calling, to follow calling, or to do as you are guided, or to do as you are called. Because once you do things that you are not called to do, trust me, isithunywa sakho will not be in line with you. Now, it is very important to make sure that you are in line with your calling, with what you had been called to do, not what you think you're called to do, not what you are told to you are called to do, but according to what you are told. Because Bazalwane, we are told these things in our dreams, we are told these things in our visions, we are told these things in whatever way that makes us hear the Spirit. and let the Spirit understand. I mean, we need to understand what the Spirit needs from us. So always fight to make sure it is isithunywa sakho siyaphakama. You connect with your guides, and then once you do that, your life will be flowing. Your life will be smooth. You'll forever be happy. Those feelings, and sometimes you would feel tired. You just feel things that you don't even know yourself. You should know. It's definitely isithunywa. It needs you to pay attention to it. Amen.